just down there is the jungle trail to Julian's tribal patch, and we come down to the national highway. Station, where the boardwalk, the famous boardwalk begins. The famous boardwalk. Right, so here's the beginning of the boardwalk. Away we go. Now the boardwalk is a raised concrete walk from here right through the mangrove swamp out to the sea. Okay, here we go. There's the wee fishing boats. Those fishermen getting ready to go out. It's very interesting to see how the mangrove trees reproduce. I don't know if you can see it, but here you can spot little flowers that develop into those long pods, like a string bean. Top of the string bean is like a brown spherical seed, and when they drop down like an arrow and land in the mud, and then it starts all over again. But I've just picked one off the tree. Look, you can see that's the seed pod on the end, and this acts like an arrow and drops into the mud. Now I'll drop it straight down here without dropping my phone, hopefully. Right, here it goes. Ready? Now we're just coming up to this seating area. At least it was a seating area, but they took all the seats out because it became a hangout for all the local teenagers, and of course with that comes problems, the least of all garbage being thrown over into the mangrove swamp. Right on one tank. Now here's a jogger. I see him every morning. Okay. There he goes, dripping with sweat. We get the occasional motorbike coming up. It's a bit of a squeeze to get past. Hello. Ah, friendly doggy. Hey, friendly dog. Wagging your tail. You usually bark at me. Not far to the end now. It opens right up just here, and the tide is out at the moment, but it goes further out, and you're coming up now to this area which becomes completely dry. Well, you'd expect some crocodile in here, wouldn't you? I don't think there are. You can see the water is very clear, and you can also see footprints of the local people who come out here to collect imba. And imba, collecting enough of them, you can make some money. It's 100 pesos per kilogram. Right, on we go. Nearing the end now. At the end here is the offices. This gate is kept shut at night time. Here we are, look. That's the offices there. And here we are, turn on. This is as far as we can go. There we are, look at that. 150 horsepower outboard, and that's a 90. Fair shift the boat along that. And out there is Badian Island, where there's a 5-star resort. A little bit pricey for me. Oh, workers arriving. Here we go. Look, we can see the concrete posts planted firmly into the seabed, supporting the concrete boardwalk. All this boardwalk is beautifully maintained, regularly painted, and lit all the way along at night. It's a beautiful facility, and we get people come from quite a distance away to walk this boardwalk. See, it's starting to overgrown here. I think if it was left any length of time, it would be completely impassable. Julian's family tribal patch is just above the Barangay Hall, just the Barangay Hall's roof, and up there in the mountain there, that's where Julian and all her family, many relations, live on the jungle. Oh, here's Stephen and Julian. They've come to see where I've got to. So that's my early morning walk every day. Okay, so here is the other track to the jungle, up to the tribal patch. There are only 2 trails to the tribal patch. The one I showed you on the previous video, and this one. Well, buntag. You can see we can get a vehicle up here for about 100 meters, and that's it. So everything on the jungle patch, the tribal jungle patch, has to be carried up by hand. Bricks, wood, all the building materials, everything has to be carried up by hand. Everything has a price to be carried up by hand. Now, these blocks here, how much do you have to pay for somebody to carry a block up to the top?
No, just deliver until here.
Deliver to there, and then they carry it from here up there. How much do you pay somebody? So here on in, it's motorbike or walking only. No vehicle access whatsoever to the tribal patch. We carry on up. It's not as steep as the other trail. It's a bit easier. Most of the motorbikes use this trail. Good morning! Oh, good morning, Dexter. Mayong buntag.
Oh, video.
Video, yeah. Oh. A lovely meal. Look at that. Fresh fish from the sea this morning. Lungi picked off the trees outside, and a big plate of rice. What more could you want?